subject, lahat naman tayo naranasan ng mag-reroute or magkaroon ng redirection. Sometimes kasi, the redirection is much better siya doon sa original plan mo na na-reject ka. And I want to tell everyone, to the youth, especially I am a very active youth of Sorsogon, I want to tell the youth that it's okay na madapa. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to stop for a while. We have our own pacing in life. So, kung sa tingin mo napakabagal mo, you should look into the bigger picture na hindi tayo pare-parehas ng pacing, hindi tayo pare-parehas ng opportunities, but the most important thing is you have a progress in your life.
Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, kababayan. Ako nga pala si Andre Lamado, your host for today for this podcast. Sadly, Raymond Bora is not here with us, but I'm his representative. So, I'm here with TEDx Rizal Street youth speakers, and your name is?
I'm Vivian Sanchez po.
And this is?
UNJ Flastada.
Okay, gusto ko muna matanong, kumusta kayo?
I'm good so far. Medyo kinakabahan pero I hope you can enjoy this podcast.
Podcast mo, sa'yo?
I'm very nervous, pero I'm hoping na kaya namin i-survive.
Kaya nyo to. Ako nagsasabi sa inyo, mabait naman akong tao eh. Okay, so, simulan natin ang first question natin for Aviana. So, a question for you is, what's the hardest thing you face as a performer or speaker? And how did you make it better?
Well, for me, first time ko pa lang po sa TED Talk. And first time ko lang din po conduct, I think, ng ganitong talk. But I'm used to the audience. And for me, the hardest part is probably facing the audience mismo. And yung mga distractions po nila. And while I'm performing. Tapos yung social anxiety din po na, for example, pag nagkamali po ako, madali po akong magkaroon ng maging nervous. Madali po ako maging nervous. That's why I think that's the hardest part about being a performer.
Ang masabi ko dyan is in a young age, in your age, when I was 12, wow, you should be proud of yourself. Kasi first of all, wow, you can talk in front of a camera. If I was in your space, in your situation right now, I would be scared. So you should be proud of yourself doing that. Bigyan naman natin ng palakpakan si Aviana. Okay. So, for our next question, ikaw naman, Yuen. Tama? Yuen. Okay. So, our first question for you is, can you explain how you define the voltage behind every no? And how it relates to human behavior or decision making. Sorry.
So, my original title of the speech is Rejection is not a no, it is a yes to a path untold. So, dinescribe ko po doon na ang rejection that is not a dead end. It's actually a reroute or redirection. So, I put rejection and redirection into my field, electrical engineering, or I put science-based fact on how science support rejection is not the end, but just redirection. So, pinut ko po yung concept ng rejection and redirection into scientific world when it comes to electrical engineering. Hence, kinuha ko po, hinarness ko po yung field ko sa electrical engineering para po gamitin yon as one of my coping mechanism po doon itoto ko po sa TEDx.
So, from your answers, ginom siya from philosophical to technical. Tama? Wow. So, right now, you're engineering student? So first year mo. Saan ka nag-aaral?
Source.
So, saan yun? Dito
Source
lang?
State
So, this part. Okay. That's good. Okay. So, let's get back with Aviana. So, our second question is, why do you like writing and telling stories? What kind of stories do you want to tell?
Well, so first question, I like writing or telling stories because it's my way of expressing myself. I also use that talent for competitions, hindi lang sa pag-express po ng sarili ko. And what was the other question?
The other question was, what kind of stories do you want to tell?
Well, it's different. Lots of types of stories. Kasi I write sa feature writing po. So I write about the issues and then I give emphasis on its. I go deeper as a feature writer. So I give
Mm.
emphasis to parts na hindi po naiisip ng most people. And pero ngayon, I want to write about I want to yes po, I want to write about how I want to support the youth and how they want to be confident
Yung,
yung as a growing student po.
Okay. Wow, at your age, nag-aano ka na? Ang tawag doon? Yung, sa, ano yun?
Writing, feature
Writing. Oh,
writing.
yan,
Opo,
feature
yes.
writing. Wow. That's a really good skill to learn kapag especially when you grow up, you're different from other kids. Why? You're succeeding, especially sa mga sa age mo. Wow.
Yes.
So, my next question for Yuen. So, what do you mean by rewiring humans? And how do you think this can be achieved? What role do you see science and technology playing in this process?
So, main concept of my speech is to tell everyone that we should normalize rejection. And rejection is not a dead end. It's not the end. It's just a plot twist that we need to accept. That we need to accept rejection. We should normalize it and how we handle it and what coping mechanism we can use to handle rejection. So I utilize my knowledge in science and electrical engineering to help or to advocate via my speech everyone to normalize rejection and to help them cope on how to deal with rejection. Because tayo po is binaview natin ang rejection as negative. So I want everyone to view them as a normal situation on where madadapa ka and then magbabangon ka ulit. That's life eh. Life is about falling and then going back up. Snapping back into reality and looking into a bigger picture.
Oo, tama. Especially sa mga taong hindi nakaka-accept ng rejection. So, oh, that's one thing that some of the youth cannot accept. Good thing that this podcast could really teach us to be open na ang rejection na it's bad. No, from rejection you can improve, you can do something for yourself. Like, let's see, for example, as you have a friend, he got rejected by this crush he has. Then what he does is he's full of sorrows. He just stays by with himself. He goes crying and goes, no, with you, with this advocate, with this rewriting humans, is by normalizing. Normal yan. Kasi, minsan, at times, there will be times na we will not get what we want. But, it will give us what we need.
Yes.
So, yung tama, di ba?
Yes.
Wow, that's a really good, that's a really good speech of yours. Okay, so for our next question, kay Aviana. So, what have you learned about being a young leader? And how do you use that in your life? Paano mo siya ginagamit sa buhay mo?
I've learned lots of things by being a young leader, but one of them is that we have to respect other people's decisions. And this is a lesson that we can use, and it is important in our everyday lives. Respecting other people's opinions is what helps you become a better person, not just as not just as a student, but also in general. And that's all po.
Okay, that's good. So, for my last question for the two of you na to, what is your speech, what is your message for the youth around, for the ones who's watching this podcast?
So, my talk is about influencing everyone to normalize falling down and getting back up. Kasi it's normal part of the life. I personally experienced rejection firsthand. Lahat naman tayo naranasan ng ma-reject. Lahat naman tayo naranasan ng mag-reroute or magkaroon ng redirection. Sometimes kasi, the redirection is much better siya doon sa original plan mo na na-reject ka. And I want to tell everyone, to the youth, especially I am a very active youth of Sorsogon, I want to tell the youth that it's okay na madapa. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to stop for a while. We have our own pacing in life. So, kung sa tingin mo napakabagal mo, you should look into the bigger picture na hindi tayo pare-parehas ng pacing, hindi tayo pare-parehas ng opportunities. But the most important thing is, you have a progress in your life. Yun lang po ang gusto kong iparating sa youth. And it is normal, very, very normal to fall down.
My message to the youth po overall is that just be yourself. It's important to be yourself, and that's part of my talk po. And for example, if tinawag ka po na bida-bida, let them po, because as long as you're happy on being a bida-bida, it's okay po. Don't let the criticism, tama po ang word? Criticism, sorry. Ang criticism of others, don't let them bother yourself or your own perspective. And I think that's all po.
Thank you for so for this video, thank you. Thank you sa inyong dalawa. Thank you for being here. I'll see you more next time.
Thanks.